When I did it, I had no idea what in the world I was doing, so. Hey, what's up? Alright, this weekend I'm going to try to vinyl wrap these chrome bumpers on the back of my 2014 Tundra. I got some 3M 1080 vinyl, and I have never vinyl wrapped before, so this is going to be a first. See how this goes. I've been practicing with a little spare piece. See how it goes on. I've never done this before, ever. Played with a little bit of window tint, but never done any vinyl. And I didn't clean it off or anything because I wanted to see what it would look like when you got some dirt on it. And yeah, if you have anything on there, it surely shows up in it. But it actually went on really easy. I was really surprised. I was kind of worried about trying to get into this crack, which there didn't work out too well. But the rest of it turned out good. And I went over here and did this corner, and it came out okay. One had pulled the cap off, and there's a bunch of dirt. Yeah, okay, so I'm just using one of these tools. It's a panel popping tool. I'm going in and popping. The clips are going to break. There's no way around it. Try to be as delicate as you can and save as many as you can, but they are going to break. So, come right off. Let's take a look at the clips. So, most of these on this side did well. I lost one over here in the corner, so it'll be okay. But I end up washing these up real good, letting them dry, and then I'll start wrapping them. I feel real confident I can wrap them like this. Alright, so I'm gonna wipe this thing down with a prep wipe.
Alright, I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers out there that are watching this video. And if you're not a subscriber, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for me. Yeah, I put together this video. Well, let me say, putting together this video is pretty difficult because it's not really a how-to video. It's more of a watch me learn how to vinyl wrap video. So I was on Amazon looking around, and I ran into some of the automotive vinyls, and I was looking at them and I was reading about them, and there's a lot of good things about the vinyl, saying, you know, how they how there's all this new technology in them, and I was looking at the cost, and it really wasn't that expensive. I bought enough vinyl to do the back bumper, and I think it ended up costing me it was less than $20. So I was like, I'll go ahead and buy some and see what the color looks like, you know, if it's gonna match the truck or not, and see if I can vinyl wrap. In the past, you know, I've done some window tint, and I was like, well, if I can window tint, I can maybe I can teach myself how to vinyl wrap, you know. So figured, why not? And yeah, so I end up getting it. The color is white. It's not exactly the same color as the truck, but it's you can't tell really. I mean, that it's really, you can't even tell that it's vinyl wrap. You think it's painted when you just walk by it. But yeah, this first video, I'm pretty much just testing the vinyl and seeing what it can kind of do. I really don't know what it can do. For some reason, I didn't watch any YouTube videos on how to do any vinyl work. I just ordered it, it came in the mail, and I decided to do it one weekend. I should have watched some YouTube videos because it probably would have helped out a lot. But like, you know, I just started throwing it on the truck and basically just pushing it around. Like right here, I'm just, you know, pushing the fingers out of it, and surprisingly, I didn't know that you could just keep relifting the stuff. You know, you can just pretty much pull it and relift it and stretch it and pull it and keep pushing the wrinkles and bubbles out of it pretty much with your finger. I didn't really stick the squeegee to it very much because I was kind of afraid that that I would like scratch it, or I would like crease it, just because of, I guess, playing with window tint. When you first learn how to window tint, it's pretty easy to scratch the tint, and it's pretty easy to crease it. And once you do that, you're pretty much going to start over. So the whole time, I'm pretty much trying to be as cautious as I can. It's taken me quite a while, but kind of learning how it works. Just like right there, I'm just pulling and stretching and pulling and stretching, and I ended up putting some heat to some of it just to see what it would do. But I didn't know how much heat I could get it, and the stuff heats up like really quick. It gets pliable like really fast, so I didn't know if I was gonna heat it up and pull on it and it was gonna tear, or if it was gonna rip, or it's gonna like it's gonna get see-through, or I know it was gonna happen. So there's a lot of in the beginning of me using just my finger and pretty much like cold pulling it. I mean, it really surprised me on how well it worked. And right here, I busted the squeegee out, and I started pushing it, and really started pushing it around the edges and pushing the bubbles out and sort of testing it. And then, you know, there's this big curve right here that just gonna give me hell, you know, because I don't really know what to do with it, you know. And I started to figure out that, you know, if you can pull it like that, pull the big sheet, and just try to wrap it. That's kind of what you're trying to do. But I kept running into the wrinkles, like little baby wrinkles would end up in the middle of it, so I'd keep starting over and starting over. And after wrapping the bumpers and, you know, figuring out what the wrap can do, you know, pretty much all I needed to do was really heat that piece up, that big piece I got right there, and just heat it up, really, you know, heat it up nice where it's nice and soft. I mean, the stuff gets real soft, and just stretch it over, pretty much. But I'm just trying to be cautious. But yeah, this part of the video, it gets kind of long. I kind of left it like that, so you could, you know, if you're watching it, you can fast forward through it a couple of minutes. But if you watch it, you're gonna sit there and watch me struggle with this corner. I mean, I end up pulling it apart, I think like 2 or 3 times, and pulling it apart, pulling it apart, pulling it apart. And I just kind of wanted to show that, you know, if you're thinking about doing this and you've never done it before, that this is what you're gonna run into. You know, it's not gonna be like I watched, after I did the bumpers, I ended up watching some YouTube videos of some professional guys, and they make it look easy, like the stuff just lays down easy, and it does if you know how it works. But if you don't know how it works, you can't do that. Like right there, see how you can kind of get it to lay. I guess they call that like glass. I think you're looking for glass, or just figuring out how to get it to do that. It's gonna take some time. So, but yeah, I left this part in the video just so you can just watch me just tear up that piece in the corner. I mean, I pretty much stretch it and I pull it and I move it around, and you know, at some point during all this, I'm thinking, man, I just pretty much ruined this stuff because it's just all messed up. But you can actually heat it with the heat gun, and it's neat because it'll actually kind of like almost heal itself. It'll reset and shrink to some degree. I mean, you can still mess it up, but the heat gun will actually it'll actually reset. It's pretty neat. Yeah, so it gets a little boring, but you can watch me struggle through it. And so yeah, I just ended up getting mad at something, and I just ended up pulling it off, and I'm like, forget this, I can't figure out how to get it. I'm just gonna go inch by inch, just push it with my finger, just like micro stretch it or something, you know, just work it out like that. I mean, you can definitely get it done like this. I mean, that's pretty much how I end up doing it, but definitely very tedious. yeah, yeah, as far as I got with the wrap and looking at it, it was looking pretty good. And so I get kind of stressed out because the last thing you want to do is tear it up when you spend that amount of time and effort to get it that far. So definitely, you have to bring some patience with you when you're learning how to do it. After after doing it, I can definitely say that I probably would have done a whole lot different if I would have known what I was doing. But in the end result, it's still on the truck, and it's good. I mean, I think I did it for the first time vinyl wrap job. I think I did a pretty good job. And I don't like stuff. I don't like flaws. I'm pretty picky with my truck. If it's all messed up, I pulled it off. But it actually turns out okay. And the stuff is just crazy durable. I mean, so I completely just stretched that stuff all out. I'm starting over again. And I'm just stretching and trying to get those fingers down. I'm going to try to lay it. Alright, cool, yeah, that's looking a lot better. Yeah, I had to break the video up into two parts, so I made part 2 that's going to be on the front bumper. And definitely check that out because I have a little more experience. I ended up actually wrapping it the next day, the next morning. So, actually, the next day, I started it after dinner, and then I finished it in the morning. So, yeah, right there, I'm getting a little frustrated. I just need to take a break. And I do get it. I mean, I end up getting it around there. I mean, wasn't the easiest way and probably not the 100% right way, but I actually learned how to do it. I got it all the way around. And just working the bubbles out and gonna work around that edge. And all I end up doing is just working it around the edge and folding it over and just cutting it with a knife. And just got to make sure that the bumper's really clean on the outside and on the back side if you're going to fold it over. And yeah, so they make these I guess felt pieces for the squeegee that go over it that will help you prevent you from like scratching the vinyl up and be a little bit more aggressive, put a little bit more pressure on it. I didn't have one of those, so I was just being real cautious not to scratch it with vinyl. That's the card I'm using is the 3M blue card, and it's pretty soft. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right here. This is actually a clip from one of my other videos where I actually replaced the grill, and that shows the end result of the bumper. It turned out good. And here's a little clip of part 2, me playing with the front. So yeah, go check that out. Look for that. Check out the channel. It's on my channel. I'm uploading these videos at the same time. So hey, thanks for watching. You guys take care. Be safe. Have a great weekend.